to the Loving Realm. I'm Olivia, a herald apprentice and the daughter of
Douglas, one of the kingdom's heralds. I hope you have a copy of today's The Loving Realm post.
You already know what to do. Pay attention to the words in red that appear throughout our time together because they are part of the word search puzzle of the Loving Realm post.
Also, you have the missing words in the Bible verses that you need to complete the crossword puzzle.
I hope you are enjoying the Loving Realm post. My dad and I prepared it especially for you.
So, Olivia, what is the plan for today? What have you put inside of the treasure box?
Daddy, I think you'll like what I put in the treasure box for today. Please close your eyes.
May I open?
Not yet. You can open your eyes.
What? A fishing rod? Olivia, fishing is okay. I'm not crazy about it. But are you planning to go fishing today? Why did you put it in the side of the treasure box?
No, Daddy. We are not going fishing today. But however, I think fishing is related to one of your favorite subjects. It is who you are.
You lost me. I don't get it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will read a Bible verse for you and then things will be clear. Matthew 4:19 to 20. Jesus said, "Come follow me. I will make you fishermen for men." At once Simon and Andrew left their nets and followed him.
I get it now. The first disciples of Jesus were fishers, and Jesus invited them to follow him to become fishermen, or in other words, to become heralds.
You've got it now, Daddy. Today I think we need to discuss what it means to be a follower of Jesus, a disciple of the Son of God.
I completely agree with you, Olivia. We have studied that the love creator king created the universe and this planet. Everything was perfect. Humankind was created according to the image of God, which means that we are supposed to have a relationship with God and to imitate what he does the way he does it.
So because Jesus is God in the form of man, it should be natural for us to have a relationship with Jesus and to imitate what he does and how he does it.
You are completely right, Olivia. We are supposed to be like Jesus, doing what he did in the same way he did it. Jesus said in Luke 6:40, "A disciple is not above his teacher, but everyone who is perfectly trained will be like his teacher." Jesus is our teacher. He teaches us how to live. As we learn, we will be like him to be like God. That is God's plan since the Garden of Eden.
Unfortunately, we had a problem with the dragon. Because of sin, humans begin to look more like the dragon than God. Fights, angers, gossip, disobedience, among many other aspects, our behaviors and values of the dragon's kingdom.
But Jesus defeated the dragon through his sacrifice, death, and resurrection. Now we are invited to be transformed into the image of God again as we become like Christ. Paul wrote, "My little children, again I feel pain for you as a mother feels when she gives birth. I will feel this until you truly become like Christ." Paul desired that his friends become like Jesus.
The way to become like Jesus is clear. In Matthew 22, 37, 40, we find Jesus' recipe to become like him. Jesus answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. This is the first and most important command. And the second command is like the first. Love your neighbor as you love yourself." All the law and the writings of the prophets depend on these two commands.
You are right. The path to become like Jesus is love. We must love the loving Creator King. We must love the people around us because they were created by God. And we must love ourselves because we were created in the likeness and the image of the loving Creator King. God is love. So as we love, we are more like Him. Love is the sign that we are being transformed. Love is the sign that we are His followers. Jesus said in John 13, 34 and 35, "I give you a new command. Love each other. You must love each other as I have loved you. All people will know that you are my followers if you love each other."
As we are transformed by love, loving God, each other, and ourselves, we will show the results of the divine transformation, the fruit of the Spirit. But the Spirit gives love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. There is no law that says these things are wrong.
That is so beautiful, Olivia. The fruit of the Spirit are characteristics of God that begin to manifest in us as we become more like Jesus. We know that this process is not easy, and the dragon, God's enemy, does not want us to become like Jesus. The enemy wants us to become like him. It is a war. For this reason, God invites those who are following Jesus to wear the armor of God. Ephesians 6:11 says, "Wear the full armor of God." Wear God's armor so that you can fight against the devil's evil tricks.
Daddy, I think we should tell them what the armor of God is. Let me call my brother Christopher because he can help us with that because he loves the armor of God. Chris!
Hey Chris, good to see you. That's great to have my two kids with us. I'm only missing mommy now. But let's go to the armor of God. We have the helmet of salvation.
We have the breastplate of righteousness.
That's right. We have the shield of what? Faith.
We have the belt of truth.
And we have the sword. Show the sword, Chris. The sword of the Spirit.
Shoes of peace. With the armor of God, we can fight against the devil's evil tricks.
Being transformed by love in the likeness of Jesus, displaying the fruit of the Spirit, and with the armor of God, we are supposed to go out and share with others the loving Creator King and His kingdom, the loving realm. The last words of Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew are, "Go then to all peoples everywhere and make them my disciples. Baptize them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teach them to obey everything I have commanded you. I will be with you always to the end of the age."
We need to help people to know Jesus, to follow Him, to become like Him.
As we help others to do that, we are disciple makers, fishermen, heralds. So everyone who follows Jesus is a herald.
I'm a herald's apprentice. I'm learning to follow Jesus and helping others to do the same. That's it for now. Until next time, remember, as you follow Jesus, you are supposed to be a herald, proclaiming that our God reigns. Bye!